Well, Gailltir are going for back-to-back Munster Intermediate Camogie titles when they take on Toomevara from Tipperary and Cappamore on Saturday at 12:30. And to look ahead, I'm joined on the line by Captain Aine Lyng. And Aine, I suppose it's been a rollercoaster year for Gailltir. You're in an All-Ireland Intermediate final in March. You did back-to-back county titles against Cappaquin last month. Is everyone in the camp determined to finish on a high on Saturday against Toomevara?
Yeah, it's been a phenomenal year. It's hard to believe how quickly it's gone, and just to think that it was just back a few months ago that we were in Croke Park. There's huge determination within our camp. Like, we constantly have young players coming through, pushing us older ones on. Like every team, they want to finish each year on a high, and there's no doubt that the hunger is there to chase down another Munster title tomorrow.
And I suppose in the last two games, Aine, you've kind of played through the pain barrier. You dislocated your knee in the semi-final against St. Anne's. Will you be able to play a part now on Saturday?
I'm unfortunate that I did damage to my knee about 6 weeks ago against St. Anne's. Our backroom team, Denise, our physio, has done phenomenal work with me. Has managed to get me through about 20 minutes of each game. So I'm hoping to make it through the full 60 minutes tomorrow. Again, we're fortunate we have such depth to our panel. It's probably the least amount of time that I've spent on a pitch coming through the club championship. But you wouldn't know if I was there or not there, because we've a number of girls that step up to the role. And to me, I've learned a lot about the emphasis of a panel, and that everybody has a role. You don't even necessarily have to have a jersey of 1 to 15. I've played my role, which has not necessarily been as much on the pitch, but maybe off the pitch, and the encouragement. As I said, you don't necessarily have to have a jersey. We've got great people coming in, family, who have been making soup for us over the last few weeks. The girls have been out training on the wet and rainy nights, and you come into the changing room, and you've got the likes of Anne Corcoran's mum and dad, Brenda and Richard. You've got Aoife Fitzgerald's mum, having soup for us. So, yeah, I've been injured over the last 6 weeks. Haven't played the normal role that I would say, but everybody has a different role as a county championship evolves, and hopefully my role tomorrow will be on the pitch. But I know that there's a role off it as well. Yeah,
and it was clear from the county final, Anya, how much it means for yourself on a personal level to captain this group of girls this year.
Oh yeah, they're a special bunch of girls, and the club is family, and I have my family directly involved. Myself, my dad is involved in coaching the team. My brother does the stats on it. My mother's making brown bread, so very much there is a family affair. This team in itself, I can't pay tribute enough to Orla, Catherine and Gail, and the work that they've done over the years to bring this team together. They've created friendships for us. We have a support, and the three women, they have guided this team, and I feel very, very lucky to captain us. But it's the work that Orla, Gail and Catherine have done over the past few years that have created a team that's made up of friendships and really, really strong bonds. And I'm lucky enough to be the one that's captaining this year. Claire Dunn did a phenomenal job with Emily Mahoney last year captaining and bringing us to Croke Park. I'm just in that lucky position that I got handed the captain's arm. And this year, but I'm representing a whole host of people who just do phenomenal work in the background.
Yeah, and obviously it takes huge commitment from every player on you to kind of balance work life and camogie as well. Can you give us an insight, I suppose, into your own work life? You're currently up in Dublin with the National Cancer Control Programme.
So there's a few actually based up in Dublin. Una Jackman is working with Davy. She's been going up and down. I know she's getting a 4:45 bus on Thursday mornings to make it back up to work following training on Wednesday. I myself, I work with the National Cancer Control Programme, again based in Dublin. My own role is in cancer prevention and early detection. I'm lucky that I really enjoy what I do. It's very much like public health based. So what we're trying to do is engage the Irish population to participate in behaviours that reduce their cancer risk. So the obvious ones that people know about would be the smoking, alcohol. A big part of it is physical activity, and that's where my passion lies. I'm an exercise physiologist. So we know that there's a huge dropout rate in sport in teenage girls. So a lot of what I'm trying to do is encourage participation and maintain that participation. So things like what's going on with the 2020 initiative to me is very important, because we're trying to maintain women's participation in physical activity, which actually contributes to cancer prevention, which is probably a lesser known fact. But I'm lucky my workplace allows me to balance both my job and my passion to play with my club and my county. So it's an interesting job role, and it's not one that a lot of people would have heard of.
Exactly. Well, Aine, I wish you continued success with your work with the National Cancer Control Programme up in Dublin, and best wishes now to yourself and the rest of the Gailltir team tomorrow against Tuamivara in the Munster final.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Moss. And listen, thanks very much to WLRFM and yourself for the amount of publicity that you give to women's sport and to Camogie and Waterford.